Hey, what's going on, everybody? Down/UTM here. Now, if you're watching this video, you either found it because you're in the Mafia community, or you're just a fan of, Uptown Mafia's channel in general. Now, this video really isn't about our channel at all. It's about the Mafia community guidelines, rules, regulations. I don't intend for this video to get, views or anything like that. I mean, I know it will be because, a lot of Mafia members and people would be looking at it. It's just kind of like an intro here, but I don't know how long this video is gonna last. I mean, obviously when the video is done, you guys will see it's like whatever time. But I'm gonna try to be very thorough with things, and I'm gonna try to explain myself, so that everyone understands. Now, off the top, if you guys don't understand anything at the end of the video, just jot down below in the comment section what you didn't understand. If you have any questions, I'll answer them. I answer back to everybody, especially on this video. I'll be more than happy to help you out. So yeah. And make sure to leave it a like so that other people can see it, and it spreads around and gets even everyone who sees it, and so we can keep everything kind of clean and legit and organized. Now, off the top of the head, well, I'm gonna just kind of I jotted down a few things so it's more organized and quick to talk about shit. So basically, we had an all downs meeting. It was all about the rules, regulations, requirements about about to be stated basically. And this was live streamed for the other Dons and families to watch on the Pirello's Twitch, Pirello Crime Family. I'm pretty sure it's still there. The video with the end of the meeting wasn't live streamed, but it was recorded by Boss A Pirello, so it'll be on his YouTube soon, Pirello Crime Family on YouTube. Now, right on into it. The first thing we're gonna get on into in this video is the official assassination rules. Now, I'm gonna just go right through it. So I'm gonna try to take it easy, and just, if you guys, like I said, have any questions or I didn't hear something right, just go back and replay it. Alright, I'm gonna go right through. So you join your targets game. You can't join at the same exact time though. Like if you come from a TDM together and you go to a free mode, or if you come from like another game mode at all together and you go to that free mode, it doesn't count. You can't. That's not really you joining their game. You just gotta kill them with bullets. No miniguns, no explosives. Stickies can only be used if they're actually planted for like a setup, or what I mean. They can't be like in a drive-by or you just launching them and shit because you can jump. You may go off the radar if you want. We agreed on that. Any gun counts as long as you're not using the ones that were restricted. No running people over unless they're like running from you, like through an alleyway or something, because you're just chasing them down. Then crush them. It doesn't matter. No tanks, no air support of any kind. No drive-bying backwards with cars that have no back windows, like the Entity, the Adder, the Infernus, etc. You must go back to your apartment when the assassination is complete. And as long as you abide by those rules, and it's clean, it's an official assassination. Now, how you do this or how you prevent one or something like that, that goes against you and your mafia. That's your choice. Now, this will give you good or bad rep. So like if your Don's about to get assassinated and you're a member and you just wanted to not let them get assassinated, so you blew someone up with a tank, yes, they died, they can't assassinate, but that gives you rep. Along the way, if you just keep doing stuff like that, that's gonna give you and your family rep. I'm just letting you know like that, like that's the way it's gonna happen. Now, on to the next thing. All families can choose to fight as they wish. Now, off the top, I'm gonna let you guys know, way back 08 and so on till like the newer age people came around, things were always done in TDM. I talked to older Dons, and eventually maybe I'll have a video with interviews with them that they'll even talk about it. Things were done in TDM. That's where they did shit. That's the way you handle it. It's a video game. You have to handle it that way. If this was real life, I understand where we can go with shit, because it's role play. It's real life. It's actually not even role play. It's like serious. This is a game, and role play goes to an extent. To win a certain actual match, you have to play it with a score. It goes with a score, and it's TDM. You can even play capture now. You can play LTS. It all counts. It's all good. You can choose to fight that as you wish. Now, if you want to go to a free mode war for 8 hours doing nothing at all, and then finally someone just gets off because they're bored and you want to say they rage quit, knock yourselves out. But if you're smart and you see that the war is just a stalemate or a standstill, then shit, take it to an actual match where there's a score and see who wins the battle. Everything, like I said, you and your family do reflects against you, and that's what you're going to be known for. Now, one thing I want to touch up on that little thing I just said there was, for example, if you like to just, you and your family want to just, set up things in TDMs to have the official score of you smacking them, you won't. Here's the thing, no one can tell you what you are. If you are, for example, a good example, I see this new family coming up, the Yazedi or Yazidi family, however you say their names. They're pretty dope. They're cool. They're respectful. If you're just whatever Mafia, you don't have to have this bullshit Italian name. You don't have to be, a copier. You could be original, like Uptown Mafia, like Yazedi Mafia, or Yazedi, however you pronounce it. That's original. I even like that. I don't mind against other people as well. Like, I don't hate. I'm just saying, you don't have to always copy. You don't have to like make something up from real life. You just, you know what I mean? it doesn't mean you're not a mafia. If you're following the guidelines and, you know what I'm saying, you're representable, you're good to go. How you gain your power, respect, and all that stuff is on you. I'm not going to tell you what to do. I'm not power hungry. I never did all these all downs meetings. I'm doing it now because things been corrupt. I just wanted to organize it, and it seems like we did. Anyone that disagrees, I mean, it's not my problem. Everything with here is actually really, really fair. Nothing but fair. So, like I said, if any questions, leave them down below. What else do we got? Alright, yeah, blah, 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 blah. My fault, I'm just trying to read this. Yeah, I mean, and like another example is like if you just side bust a Don or like something like that while they're like in a whole full blown out war, and you just spawn up, run behind them and shoot them in the back and leave, or you go to your apartment and leave. It's an assassination, yes, but it's not something to brag about, you know what I mean? Like, that's what I mean by, you know, prizing assassinations. People do something like that and get really happy. Now, if you just catch them when they're leaving the store with their friends or their mafia, their bodyguards, and you snipe them or drive by them, that's something you can brag about and talk about because it was a really dope setup. And that's the type of stuff that makes it better and more fun and more entertaining. Like I said before as well, the next subject, no mafia should talk down any other mafia at all. If, you know, like if they're not a mafia. If they act dumb and don't follow the guidelines, obviously, and they just cheat and they're unlegit, then you choose to handle that as you want. You could say, you know, I don't take you serious, I'm done talking to you, but eventually they'll get, you know what I'm saying, they'll be so ignored that they'll just stop. That's the way it works. It's always worked like that. Changing it now is not going to get anyone anywhere. So I'm letting you guys know that off the bat. You can't talk someone down. If they're worse than you, then they're worse than you. But if they're following the guidelines and they're a family and they're up and active, you can't tell them they're not a family. That's the bottom line. Anyone can make a family as they wish. If you feel like making one, then knock yourself out. It's Xbox, it's PS3. Make yourself a family. It doesn't matter. Follow the guidelines, follow the regulations and rules, and abide as a mafia. That's it. You don't have to be blah 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 crime family. It could be blank mafia, as long as it makes sense. Nothing stupid, like, you know. That's pretty much it. It's not that hard. This is a video game, and you know, people are taking it over exaggeratedly serious, and it's going, you know, out of order. So that's that. The next thing is, like I said, if you want to practice a certain game mode to get you and your mafia better, get them better. Go ahead, you do what you got to do. No one can be talked at or talked down to as something else just because they do something more than others, or they practice more than others, or they're more active. That has nothing to do with anything. No one person or family or group of families or dons, doesn't matter, is just put to bless people. Anyone can go for help or guidance or anything to whoever they feel. Like, if you want to come to me, you want to come to them, you want to go to this guy, that's your choice. And along the run, if someone asks you where'd you come from or who helped you, you tell them, and that's going to reflect to you, I guess, because that, you know, for example, if you told them you came back from me, that'd give them an opinion. If you told me you came from this guy, that'd give them an opinion, you know what I mean? It kind of falls back on that as well. So that's pretty much that. Like I said before, everyone has their own opinion, and obviously there's better and more powerful families than others. But as of now, you know, we're just trying to keep this a community and keep it as clean and, you know, have fun while we're doing this. Like, it's just, like I said this before, it's just a game. You got to keep that concept in mind. No matter what you're doing, no matter what you want to say, what you want to prove, this is just a game. And when you're trying to make things too realistic and too stupid just to benefit you and your bullshit and have things go your way, things will mess up. I'm telling you, it already happened. So hopefully things are more clean now. If you want to copy and post this to your channel, I won't even, like, you know, reclaim a copyright on it or anything. Just, you know, make sure you shout us out, put this in the description for the original video. But share it as you wish, like it, dislike it, I don't care. This is just to help the community. Anyone feels a certain way, like I said, comment below. I personally did not come up with this. I suggested things. Lots of people agreed on it. We had a live stream, everything. I'm not power hungry whatsoever. Everything I've done and earned up to this point in time has been, you know, out of my own thing, out of me and Uptown Mafia's own thing. That's that. So for those that got any theories or bullshit ass things to say, we're not power hungry, especially not me. I'm not worried about that. Everything we do, you know, we could back up. So I'm just letting you guys know, and overall, let's keep things clean, legit, and fun for everybody. Alright, so if I miss anything that you would want to talk about, is, you know, comment below, and I'll just throw up an annotation in this video somewhere, or, you know, until the next meeting, if there is one, you know, the next video we'll put that in there. So I hope everyone, you know, enjoyed this and it's helped out a lot, and it cleared up your thoughts or your questions. And if it didn't, like I said, comment below. I respond to everyone. Share this with every Mafia member. If you're a Don, you know, tell your members to come watch this. This is like a tutorial for the new members. If they've like never been in a Mafia, then, you know, be like, check out this video, because this is like the guidelines, and they watch it. As simple as that. They're good to go. So hope you guys enjoyed. Like I said, if there's a new one, then this one might get privatized or deleted, and I'll put the new one up. So just stay tuned for more. If you guys want to see our personal content, stay tuned and subscribe. If not, just leave it a like and a comment or a dislike, and just share it around. All right, let's try to get the shit out there so people know what's going on. And we're running on about 10 minutes, so I do apologize for making it kind of lengthy, but I wanted to make it very thorough. So I'll cut it off here. See you guys around. That's pretty much that. The screen was black the whole video. I understand that. Well, not black, but it's pretty much like blank. I just kind of had a background the whole time. So my fault about that. I was just talking here about the rules and stuff. So hope you guys enjoyed, and basically see you guys around hopefully. If anything, also message me on Xbox at Don Snipes UTM. It's 2 I's in Snipes, and you put it Don Snipes together, and you space out UTM. I'll just leave it down below. You can see it and all that in my social club and everything. All right, see you guys around. All right, peace.